Now, as you may know, South Africa, our president is required by the Constitution to be in front of Parliament to answer questions from MPs about issues in the country. His performance this week was particularly entertaining. That's why we decided to call this segment
The Vaguest President in the Universe.
First, it was Uncle Bill from Pumpkin Patch who asked the president about the violence in Marikana. Who was responsible? Who was behind it?
You know that it is not just the miners striking. It is also some people of some description who are going there to instigate miners to operate in a particular way.
Mr. President, some people acting in a particular way. I wonder who he's talking about. It must be horrible playing 30 seconds, Mr. President. Huh? People from a particular region who live in a particular place, particular time. Tell us who you're talking about. Well, an opposition member of parliament then asked the president if he may be or maybe not be responsible in creating the people of certain descriptions who are acting a particular way in Marikana after the tragedy.
I've produced no person, as it is claimed, for Polokwane, not at all. So I shouldn't be blamed for somebody who has some characteristic of his own. It's not my fault. I never participated in the production of that person.
Somebody with some career. Who are you talking about, Chief? Who are you talking about?
I think you should not make a mistake of ANC members who behave in a particular way at a particular time for very specific reasons. And then say if they behave in that way, they've been created by others.
Are you confused? I'm confused.
Now, if somebody has preference for a particular leader, it doesn't mean that that leader has created that person.
Who is he talking about? But then we moved to a question that did not refer to some people in some places doing some things with some people, some.
The tragedy at Marikana has revealed serious fault lines in our country today. But this is because of big business and big government and big unions.
Big questions, big parliament, big girl. Anyway, continue.
Mr. Speaker, my question is about labor negotiations and relations in general, which is critical to social cohesion. Does the President believe that smaller unions should be empowered to negotiate on behalf of their members and not be excluded by big unions like NUM in a winner-takes-all scenario?
Reasonable question, we thought, right? But what did the custodian to our democracy have to say?
In a democratic situation, it is the majority that prevails. We have more rights here because we are a majority. You have lesser rights because you are a minority. That's how democracy works.
Well, there you have it, South Africa. The president had told it like it is, right? You minorities are not the president's business. You guys, all you Jews, spaza shop owners, Muslim Kwaito stars, petty ventriloquists and transvestites, vendor astrologists, you guys are not the president's business. Just get used to it. You are a minority. I guess some among us have forgotten the speech by a certain person or from a certain organization at a certain time that set our country straight. I have fought against white domination, and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons will live together in harmony with equal opportunities. It is an ideal which I hope to live for and to see realized. But my Lord, if need be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die. Remember that, Mr. President? Do you remember that? Mr. President. But South Africa, you know what, South Africa? I just realized the national elections in 2014 are not the ones that count. The real elections are in Mangaung at the National Conference of the ANC in December. The national elections are like the Dugu Awards, a sideshow to the ANC elections, which are like the South African Music Awards. The only thing is that at these South African Music Awards, Danny Kaye will never go home with the award unless he gets a lift from Mendoza. The general elections are for show, and Mangaung is for the dough. Do you know who the ANC's current opposition is? Think about it. The ANC Youth League, they fight amongst themselves. Think about it, DA. Within the ANC, you can be heard. Just get your branches to join the ANC, vote for Yin Mangaung, and the next thing you know, the ANC election poster in 2014 will look pretty different. Think about it. DA, ACDP, the Freedom Front, just join the ANC, bro. There are perks that come with joining the ANC, tenders, blue light brigades, and a leather jacket. Yes, that thing is ugly, Joe. Some of you are already walking the walk. All you need to do now is talk the talk. Come on, Helen. Opposition, the ANC wants you. And hey, if it doesn't work, just go back to your parties. I mean, doesn't matter. Pretend like nothing happened, whatever. Don't go away, South Africa. We'll be back after this break with David Kibuka and Mr. Chester Missing. Send us emails at lnn@etv.co.za and don't move.